Hello, everybody. I am so late. I'm like 10 minutes late, but I do apologize for my tardiness, y'all, because I had to get my words right. I had to prep talk myself, y'all. Um, y'all, I before I get on this thumbnail, I have to talk about myself as usual, because it is my channel. So why would I talk about somebody else before I talk about myself? So no, I don't know if y'all checked out my toddler's picture. Um, He is. I'm gonna tell you how far I would like to do a spiritual talk right now. I would like to say this. This is just me. Um, God will show you something with your children that you'll never think that you can possibly do. Um, my son, like both of my, I just talk about my sons right now. Um, my son English is more like a little, he's not like a scaredy cat, but he over analyze things. So for example, like he was one of those kids that loved the pool, but he despised the fact that his face had to get wet or water got in his eyes. And y'all, when I tell y'all this summer he did a 360. He's like putting his head under the water. He's pushing his limits. Like 1 minute, he's like, "Mom, I put my head, I hold my breath under the water for 9 seconds," and then it was like 16 seconds, and now it's a cool 25 seconds now. And I was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" Now this is a kid that did not like to get splashed in the face, and now he's like swimming under the water and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow. It's endlessness. It's like endlessness to like see that your children house visions and they don't even know their visions will affect you. So, and even though, he don't know what he wants to do, but he just knew that he wanted to be able to do that. And he actually did it, y'all. And my toddler, he was a little bit more spectral about the pool himself. Y'all, this little boy is not a dirty little boy because I have to bathe him, but he hate baths, right? And for this little kid to like gradually, he stood in the water, he just stood in the steps, and then my dad started taking him in the pool. So when he tried to like reach him out like so he can like play on the water by himself, not like really like throw him in the pool or nothing like that, but just let him get like more comfortable with the water. He would like grab him like really tight from him to just to sleep in the water, y'all. So when I tell you, I was like, wow, God really shows me a lot with my children, that it's okay to go out there and be scared and don't want to do it, but that at the end of the day they'll have so much peace and they have so much confidence and whatever. So I don't think I had that in my childhood as much as they have that freedom. And also my parents is different. They didn't have the, not like the resources, they didn't have the time. Um and when I was older, I was spoiled by my uncle. So my uncle always took me every summer until I was like 12. And then I went to my aunt's house and I came, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't grown. I just became, I didn't know how to take what my aunt gave me until I got older. Um, she gave me the best advice ever. She don't even realize that. I don't even know what it is, but she gave me something. And by the way, y'all, I burned her kitchen once. Yeah, I burned her kitchen once. And that is probably like the best joke that died. Don't let Dee don't let her in the kitchen. But yeah, I was raised very well I did see a lot of things in life that, most people shouldn't see. But I was raised very well. And I must say it was the village that I had. It wasn't always supposed to be intentionally like, oh, you throwing your niece or your mama's throwing you to your uncle or your aunt. No, it was more like the right place at the right time. I needed that. So I'm glad my children have grandparents that can see a better vision and help them with their vision than, you know, they couldn't see my vision. They was being parents. So sometimes when I hear like adults complain about their parents, and I'm never going to forget my mother, I'm like, girl, they didn't know the hell they was doing. By the time they got to God, you got kids now, it's time for us to listen. We should always have listened to our parents, and you can always tell when people don't listen to their parents just by like the shit they have to tell you about their parents. Like, you never really listen, and they're terrible on jobs. Like, really, real talk. People that have parent issues and they don't like authority, they're terrible with jobs. Like, I I don't know if y'all can point that out, but I work with people and I'm like, darn, you. And then the first thing they were like, I can't stand my family, or my mom was this, and my mom, because they have this attachment to authority, or, and it's not even that. It's just, hey, old son. They just weird. But I've been talking about myself for longer than 3 minutes. So y'all, let's get into this combo. So I promise y'all, yesterday was not trying to drag her or nothing, because I understand the principle of having roaches. I really do. Like, if you ever have roaches and you get out of that environment, you ain't going back. And there's some tips and steps you're going to learn in the way of never going back to roaches. But Skye kind of completely disgusts me with her live that she did recently, her video. I'm just curious, Skye. I swear to God, I'm just curious. Who the hell taught you how to clean? Y'all, and I'm jumping from the end of the yo, when she said that she was finished, baby, when I tell you, I looked around, I said, are you kidding me? Is this clean? Now that explains why she didn't have that common sense to wipe the side of the stove yesterday. But y'all, when I tell y'all something about a clean house, it makes you feel good. It does. But I want to say at this point right now, Skye, you need to just set that apartment on fire. Like, just everything in it. Take your kids out of it. Go grab their social security cards, their birth certificates, and just set that thing on fire. Don't look back, okay? Don't be a lock's wife and look back and start grabbing stuff and start remembering, hey, this was here. I'm trying to understand how that house get that bad. Is that the reason why that man left you? I'm thinking you sitting here trying to say I left him. No, that man left you. He was on the hunt looking for somebody cleaner. When you talking about in that video, she had did a live, y'all. So I'm jumping. I'm sorry. She did a live when she was in the park and she was like sad and talking about her boyfriend was like talking to another woman that just came out of jail, and she was kind of upset about it. No, baby, he's starting to make moves. Like, he don't mind the food, he don't mind helping you get groceries, because that's the type of man that I know for a fact that women with a lot of kids and food stamps, like, they typically like to grab off the street. Like, y'all are afraid of real men that will tell you, hey, baby, go clean up this house. you are afraid of those type of men because there's no way you got 6 babies. Now I'm single too, so I have 3 children. I do know what I'm talking about. That you can't hold on to not one man. You can't even hold on to a woman because I swear when you was pregnant with your last child, the one that you gave birth to, not the one that you had a miscarriage with, you was dating a girl. See, this is what, and you know what? I'm about to read you. I'm sorry, darling. I'm not ignoring you. Um, this is not content. You have to really stop thinking that I'm cleaning up my house as the nastiest form is content. It is not. Where's CPS? Because I swear to God, CPS would have came to your house if you was in the NC and you did that house and somebody know who you are can say, hey, look at this house. This is not a one day. You know how your houses get messy, like for example, you don't wash your dishes on a Thursday night. So then Friday night comes around, you order y'all take out. And then instead of like y'all just getting up the table, because I have those nights too, y'all. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have those nights that the kids just pick up their body and go to their destination after they finish chowing down on pizza or McDonald's. Then on Saturday morning, gosh knows I'm pissed off at this moment. Because one, I never cleaned up my kitchen from Thursday night. And then on Friday night, I got all this damn pizza, Taco Bell bags and wrappers and plates all over my kitchen table at this point, right? Do y'all get what I'm coming from? I understand. But baby, I swear to God, if I come home and I see some damn paper plates on my freaking floor, I am going to raise havoc, including that toddler of mine. Most likely, he's going to be walking in the house with me. He's going to know better, and he's going to look at those little other 2 kids and say, "Hey, you know damn well." And he don't even talk, y'all. He's not he's not talking. So that might shoot out of his mouth. You know damn well she don't like nothing on the floor when she comes in the house. Very much so. Do not put nothing on my couches and don't leave nothing on the floor. And if you want to take a drink in the living room, you use one. I have those little TV dinner stands. You put it on there. Don't put it on my coffee table. Don't put it on my side table because I'm gonna knock your butt out. But either way, that's how I'm feeling. So you're telling me that you're okay with your kids just gradually leaving their plates everywhere, tissue, paper, shoes everywhere. They just kick the shoes off wherever. You don't have no type of order. That's what you're trying to tell us during that video. You have no order. What do you do during the day when you come in the house and you see dirt piled up right there where you step to go upstairs? Y'all, I'm trying to understand it because I don't understand the staircase, the walkway. When I open the door, that should be the most organized area that when you see. And now you want to sit here and talk about you want a bigger house. You can't even keep that downstairs clean. Now I understand there's some people, there's a golden rule. I don't know if a lot of y'all know this golden rule. There's a golden rule. Keep your kitchen, your bathroom, and your living room clean, right? All right. You keep your guest bathroom clean, keep your kitchen clean, and keep your kitchen keep your living room clean. The rest of the house, they don't need to go in there, right? Y'all get what I'm saying? They don't need to go in there. But when you have the people coming in your house doing the clean with me, you not once thought about pre-cleaning. Never once. You're not going to see me at that worst. And it could be worse. And y'all got to understand, this is real life. The people house do get nasty and messy, but it takes some time. That is gradually nastiness. That is weeks and weeks. This is not a day or 2 or 3 days. This is weeks and weeks of filth. You can tell how the floor is caked with dirt. I'm sorry. I'm very much sorry. I could not eat at night a damn cookout. I don't care if it's at her mama's house. I could not. Who brought the food? Skye? Hell no, I'm good. I don't care if my stomach is touching my back. I'm not eating from that woman. Let me go back and read. When hold on, but when I visit my cousins, they did. Hey, I'm super scared of. You know what? Y'all, when I tell y'all, my mother is my witness. We went to a family member's house, right? And my mom was talking. So the lady offered us food, okay? And my mom was like, "No, we're good. We're good. We don't need nothing." And I said, "I want a hot dog." True story. So my mom knew more than I knew, okay? She said, "No, girl, she don't want no hot dog. She just being greedy. Kid parents trying to shut it down, right?" But no, mommy, I really want a hot dog. I really like hot dogs. Okay. So maybe I didn't understand, but the lady had a bucket away from the bathroom. And I'm about to get this hot dog. And then somebody comes in, pulls the curtain, and start taking it down. Y'all, when I tell y'all, so the lady gave my mama a hot dog, and she gave me a hot dog. Oh, baby, eat up. I don't want it. Okay, do y'all get what I'm saying? I don't want it. Here go my mama. Oh, girl, I'm about to take this on the road. Instead of my mama leaving before she gave us the hot dog, I had to eat that hot dog. All because I told her I was hungry. I did not know the stint of nastiness some people can have. You get what I'm saying? So right now, as I'm looking at that whole thing, we do have family members that is super nastier than we are. Um, but we just know we know the distance. We know their distance. Oh no, mm-mm. No, 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 no. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. My aunt told me what her husband told her one time: if the bedroom is nasty, her coochie is dirty. If the bedroom's dirty, her coochie's dirty. And I kind of believe that. I really sorry. I do believe that. Yeah, because yeah, I really do believe that. Now you can't explain it no other way. You have to have a clean. And I think I'm more hard on my children before they go to bed at night when it's their bed. I'm just a little bit more hard. And my daughter, I know she tries her best to make sure her area stays clean because she got that little toddler running around. So, but I understand. But typically, I think my children sleep better when the house is cleaner. Um, I'm more alert. I'm more ready to, do a cooking. I'm ready to handle things when my house is organized. I just feel that way. But y'all, Skye, but y'all, when I tell y'all, Skye, at the end of that video, she said she was done, baby. She had stuff still on the side of the still on the side of the pile. But I want to ask y'all, did y'all see that? I don't know if y'all seen the video. And y'all just go check out Skye's video, Filthy House cleaning the living room, whatever it was. Um, she got like this dumpster thing that they was putting trash in. And I'm like, yo, are you effing kidding me? Now, I did see her having bags. Well, how in the hell do you throw that shit away? Do y'all just grab it with some more of the paper, with the paper bag? Because that thing looked like it don't roll. That looked like a big ass trash can that just keeps on piling. Yes, in the beginning, you see that it's like a box in there. It looked like a big dumpster that is in her living room. And I was like, you got that big dumpster and you still got dirt on the floor. Like, I don't know who house is worse now. Now, I'm going to say Jasmine house looks spotless compared to and um Skye and Diamond's house. I will say that I might need to get my stomach pumped, but I'd rather eat at Jasmine's house now than those two ladies. Okay, I fought. She's not. This is the first time Jasmine came out with the win with the clean ass house. And you know what? I was gonna pick on Jazz because Jazz said I don't know how to clean the filters, and I'm like, damn, dude. But you know how to pop that coochie that gets 5 children, but you don't know how to clean a vent. Well, this is how you clean a vent, to do. All right, you take the vent piece off and you can spray it down with whatever your cleaning product is, and then you can go one piece by another. And you can use a scriddle pad, you can use whatever pad, but you just do it. But before you do it, before you put it back in the vent area, you let that thing air dry because you don't want it to double cake up again. So you just gotta let it air dry, get it nice and dry, and cool it off. Make sure it's not wet. And that's how you clean it. But she was sitting there literally struggling, trying. I'm like, girl, you ain't cleaning nothing. You ain't cleaning nothing. And that's something you have to do at least once a month. Yeah, once a month. I don't do it once a month, y'all. When I tell you, my dad, he came down with, I want to say, they came down recently. I think both of them came down recently. I want to say they came down for Elva's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but I think he came down this one time for Christmas and he changed my vent. Like he changed the filter. And, basically, because he was like, something in my house was like getting him like sneezy and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. So he actually did that for me. And basically, when you're doing your cleaning, your deep cleaning, you you go ahead and wipe those down. It's easy. And if it's up, just take a ladder and just clean them. It's not that hard. And it's just dust. So dust isn't what she had was years. I'm assuming she's been in that house for like 2 years now. Was a year. She's been in that house going on 2 years, or she's 2 years in that house, right? So, with that being said, she'll need to keep it clean. It's easy. But I don't know, y'all. Everybody's different, okay? So I can't pick on you, but y'all, Skye House is disgusting. 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 And y'all, when I'm gonna tell y'all, Skye moved in that house the same time frame as Chad. Yeah. Because at that same time, like for some odd reason, these mommies on these sectors, I'll say that last year, Diamond moved in her house because she was pregnant. I remember, um, oh, I know. I remember when Diamond was pregnant and her baby daddy was still lifting stuff. And she kept saying, oh, this will be easy for me because I only got one level. That's cool. But if I'm not mistaken, Skye was like struggling trying to find a place, and then she finally got one. And that place was like, okay, it was was a little used. Okay, you could tell it was used by the the standard, but it was like still decent looking. Okay, so I doubt very seriously they didn't give that apartment to her like that. Okay, that's like you can't, you don't want that. I don't know. See, I never understood why people was like, yeah, you should purchase and then rent. Like, hell no, y'all, hell no. There's some rules because you know, uh, girl, see, I don't know about anybody, but you know that you have problems with roaches or bugs. First of all, you have to be a little cleaner, and you can't hoarder. You got to have very little bit of life for them, that you want to make their life as uncomfortable as possible. And I'll tell you this, if she's watching or somebody's like recording, picking on her, um all she needs to do is invest in peppermint oil. I heard that those roaches don't like it. And borax, if your landlord is not giving you, it stinks, it smells like collard greens, borax or something like that, um you put that around your house, they hate it. So you use that, and I mean, just use the borax and you clean up your house. But when be honest with you, Chrissy, she used to do her cleanup videos. Hey, when she did her cleanup videos, whatever, she would have like shit like, why the hell do you got all these cans of soda on the floor? Like, I normally have soda like on my bedstand, right? It's never on the floor. What the hell? I don't know, y'all. But I just think it's like hilarious funny. I think it's funny to see that. But you know what's more funny is the people that's in her comment section that's saying, girl, you're doing such a good job. You're being consistent. And no, do. She's not doing a good job. She's doing a nasty job. Oh, thanks. She's doing a nasty job. Okay, she got all those kids, and I see why they say those YouTube kids stay sick. I see why. And you know what? Now, Skye, and I'm gonna just be as honest as possible. Now it's like picking my brain. Skye, how much you paid for that hotel room for your birthday weekend? I'm just asking. Okay, I'm gonna say roughly $100. You couldn't find a crackhead to clean up your place for $30. Yeah, you won't have your hotel, but you will have a peace of mind. This is the shit that makes me wonder about people. You worry more about getting a hotel, but your house look like that on a regular basis. Y'all, I'm dead serious. If I could find a crackhead to clean up my house for $30 and I can trust him while I'm sitting there, I'll do it. Sure will. I might lose a microwave in the process or an air fryer, but my house be clean. I would definitely consider, and I don't know about y'all, I would consider when you're not the cleanest person or you got a busy schedule. I think because y'all, I was considering thinking about getting a maid. Like, and I'll just be honest with you. For example, I would consider getting a maid for December. Is that after, I'll say before Christmas. I wanted them to like make sure my house is top notch, no no dirt or nothing. I would purchase a maid for that. And of course, I'll purchase a maid before I move out my apartment. I would consider that because one, that's just too much detailed work I don't want to deal with. Packing enough is bad and trying to like fix out. But yeah, Sky, you need to invest money not in stupid stuff, not in firecrackers. You need to invest in a maid. And it is what it is. It is what it is. If you can go out to dinner, you can buy your man blunts because he look like a smoker. You can buy your man alcohol. You can buy a maid. You sure can. I'm being dead ass honest. You can. You can buy a maid. I promise you. But y'all, thank y'all for chatting it up with me. I really appreciate y'all. Um, I'm not in a begging mood, but I've been reading on. If y'all just hit the thumbs up, the thumbs down. I don't know how to do it. But if y'all feel like y'all in a giving mood, give me a thumbs up. Y'all, that's all I have to say. I'll probably come back on here later on today to talk about the clickbait Jasmine. But at the end of the day, I get it. But I probably want to do a video, probably on my phone, going live with YouTube. But check that out. Probably be sometime after 8 o'clock tonight. Um, but yeah, thank y'all for joining with me. And if y'all in giving mood, please give me a thumbs up. If y'all in giving mood, only giving mood. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.